since it's so funny.
My favorite thing is to just start it without you knowing.
Oh shit!
I mean, I said we were starting. Hello, it's the dynamic duo. We're so back. You're so right. Come on, I gotta make myself a little. Right, Lila's shorter than me, so I have to be taller. There we go. Now it's true to real life. I'm taller. Hello, everybody! Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm gonna put the music in the background. Hi, Akamo! Welcome in! Also, hi, Angie! I saw you earlier. Hi, Juan. Hi, DBZeej.
He can't die. I'm like sweating right now. Jesus Christ.
5 seconds and Lila's already peeking and dying. Wait, she's peeking? Why is she peeking?
Was it when I kicked my microphone?
Probably. Probably.
I fell trying to shut the freaking heater off with my big toe, okay? I fell.
It's alright. Remember? Wait, no, guys, this is lore right now. Me and Lila, our very first stream was not on Twitch. It was on a Reality, the app that we started our models on. And our first stream, Lila got fucking wasted while we were playing Jeopardy and fell over several times on the way to the bathroom. And I had to listen out and make sure she was okay. And me and my sisters were just laughing our butts off, listening to Lila fall over. And then we heard her boyfriend come in,
just yelling at me.
Yeah. Anakin's in the background, just trying to help you. Yeah, that's the lore.
He's also annoyed.
Yeah.
I can distinctly remember your mom laughing.
Yeah. My mom has a pretty distinct laugh.
It is. Sounds about. What is that supposed to mean, huh?
Yeah, that was our lore, guys.
I'm crying right now. It's been so long for me since I've done a stream.
Yeah, it's been a long time since last podcast.
Yeah.
Which was a long time ago.
Oh my god, do you remember when we were taking shots during one of Shady's streams?
Oh yeah! Yeah! Every time he said, oh, what was it? What would he always say?
It's something that you would say.
What did he say? He would say,
Shady, where are you?
What did he always used to say? He was playing Fortnite and he used to say every 5 seconds. I can't remember. I really can't.
What? This is gonna bug me. Where is he?
I don't know. He's gonna come in and you're gonna be like, you're late! And it's bro, we've been streaming for an hour, you're late.
Yeah, really. I'm gonna message him right now and be like, you're late.
You're late!
What the fuck is it that he used to say?
He was playing Fortnite. And he was like, it wasn't bet. It wasn't for real. It wasn't. Never late. Damn. I guess we got called out. Shady, what did you used to say all the time when you were playing Fortnite and we made a drinking game out of it? It was right before, right when we first met you. Oh, you're reading code. That's fun. trying to think of what it
Fun
was.
to me.
It's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Me.
We'll never know, I guess.
No!
What kind of code were you reading, Shady? Let me think. Brain blast! Okay, my brain blast didn't work. I'm sorry. I can't remember.
Sounds like a drink. Oh my goodness.
What did he...
It's like something I've heard a lot of people say before.
Work making me learn? You gotta keep learning, bro. Yeah, I know, my brain blast did not work, Angie. I'm so annoyed. What is it that he said? I wonder if there's a clip on his channel.
That's crazy. Wait!
Was it that?
Wait, Sero, was that it?
Maybe? Was it that? That's crazy. Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna listen to a Shady clip and see if he says it.
I know, I was just about to say, I'm gonna like stalk Shady's profile real quick. Hold up.
Get your head in the game.
I need to know.
This is not what the episode's about, guys. I promise. We need to know.
We need to know. Where?
Oh my gosh!
I
hear us.
I'm so tired.
I heard double of us.
Double.
Guys, I really don't know. I really just don't know. Heal him or drink. Wouldn't have been that
already
long.
On the first tangent.
I know. You know what? Just get used to it, guys. We're back in the game. This is how it always is. We always have tangent. Big D energy. And these clips, he's not even talking. Okay, I'm never gonna know. It's over. It's Jover for us.
Definitely had to like make fun of it in like a chat or something, right?
I mean, I thought maybe we would have like messaged each other about it, but I don't remember.
God, I don't either.
Yeah. Okay. While Lila's continuing to do that,
that's crazy.
That's crazy. What is it? You're gonna wait? Did we message him about it
on Twitter? Ooh, maybe.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna do the intro, guys. Okay. Welcome back, geeks. Today we will be starting Season 3 of Series of Geektastic Events. We have 20 win. Okay, sorry. We're starting over. We're cutting that from the YouTube. We're cutting it. Okay. Back. Okay. We're rebinding. I'm ready. Time out. Let me get a sip of tea. I'm too excitable right now. Okay.
Excitable.
Welcome back, geeks. Today we will be starting Season 3 of Series of Geektastic Events. We have 21 geek-filled episodes planned for you this season, and we will be starting off with a look into the history and traditions of Mardi Gras, which was celebrated only 2 days ago. So if you're ready to learn about this fun-filled holiday... What?
I forgot it's already been 2 days.
Yeah, it's been 2 days.
Yeah.
Ash Wednesday was yesterday.
I know, and I went to church yesterday, so I don't know how I could forget.
You got your ashes, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Alright, well, that's as good as I'm gonna get on the intro, I think. I didn't write anything else. I feel like it needed something else, but it's too late. I can't do it. My brain is already fried enough. I need more tea.
Hold on. Okay. So I'm still trying to find this, right? But I'm scrolling through old messages right now.
Yeah.
And there's a message where you said, in quotes, you said, Sero said, guys, that hurt worse than a butt cheek on a stick.
That's
and
a vine.
And then I turned around and said, like the Among Us mic, that's
oh yeah, the sus mic. I drew the sus mic for Shady for the detective stream, right?
Yeah,
the detective stream that never was. Watch your profanity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did it on our own because he ended up not being able to. Okay, so obviously it's the beginning of a new season. What does that mean, Lila?
Means we got more episodes. I wasn't prepared for this.
we have 21 episodes prepared for you.
Woo!
From March until
August?
I don't remember what the month is that we're stopping.
I think is it August or September? It's one of those.
I don't know. Yeah, new season, new scuff for real. Let me open my Google Drive, guys.
Oh, I totally have Google Drive open too.
Bruh. From March 6th to July 24th, we will be giving you 21 weekly episodes. Some of them will be recorded, obviously, because we have, lives and, things to do. But we will give you 21 episodes, nonetheless. And, of course, our big plan for our last episode for this season, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, Lila.
We're gonna
Season
do it.
3 Jeopardy.
For real this time, guys.
For real this time.
For real. There could be a tornado, and we're still gonna do it. Knock on wood.
Okay. Whoa, chill out now. I know we don't get tornadoes because we live in a valley, but come on now, bro. We don't want to jinx that shit.
I know. Yeah!
The laptop abuse is back.
Crap. Hold on. Turning my mind.
Also, my scar's not on my eye. Just realized.
Some pretty hard knocks there. It was my desk, the part of my desk without the mat, so I guess it was louder.
Do I even have my scar still? I think I deleted my scar, guys. Oh no, we're scarless. We're scarless.
How so unlore of you?
I know. Well, because I don't need the scar on my other model, so I didn't think about it. Now I have no scar.
Inauthentic.
I have no scar.
Ah! It got sucked up in the
Yeah, it's in the shadow realm. It'll come back one day, guys. I promise. I'll get a scar back. I'll figure it out. Maybe I can put my scar from my other model on this one. We'll see. This is Sarah. Yeah, I'm Sarah. That's Lilo, and I'm Sarah. We swapped last letters.
Yeah. Lila, when we gonna read code together? Oh my god, I'm never reading code. No, thank you.
Come on, let's do a Python course together, guys. Let's do Python. I'm learning SQL right now.
That is above my brain capacity.
Python's kind of fun. I like it.
Above my brain capacity.
We can learn Java. We can learn C+ or C#. Pray Print hello world. Exactly. Akamo gets it. Isn't it fun? Isn't it bring you so much joy? But yes, so season 3, guys. Season 3. Be excited!
We won't be doing a charity episode this month on the podcast like we've done in the past.
Yes.
Next week will be our first recorded episode.
And it'll be after a certain somebody's special day.
Return
to
Twitch.
Return to Twitch, birthday. Guys, it's Lila's birthday next week. That's all you gotta know. Literally next Wednesday, right? Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because next Thursday would have been... Yeah.
Man, 27.
Yeah, you're gonna be old like me!
It's really coming up fast, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not... One more year and we have like our fucking 10-year anniversary for fucking high school.
Don't say that!
I'm not going, bro. I'm not going. I don't want to see any of those people.
Doing that crap.
I don't want to see any of those people, bro.
I don't want to deal with that crap. Mm-mm.
That's a lot of. Yeah. The years go by really fast. Like after you hit, like, I think after you hit 21, everything goes flying. Like I can't even remember. Like those years in between, I'm like, whoa, where did the time go?
Turned 22 during COVID.
Yeah.
And it still fucks with me.
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm
COVID like fucked our timeline up, dude.
Yeah, it really did. That's unfair. I want those years back.
Yeah, because like I turned 22 and then 3 months later, COVID happened. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
My graduation I never had.
See, I was the most fortunate person. I had no clue what was coming for me, but I luckily graduated the December before COVID, so I got an actual, a whole thing. But everyone else in my year got to suffer through nothing. Which is really sad. Like even my nephew, like he didn't get to have a real graduation. We drove him in a car up to the high school. He hopped out, got his diploma in his robe, like shook the hands of the principal, and then got back in the car. It was a drive-through graduation.
More than what I got.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing.
That's true.
I got my diploma in the mail.
Did they offer you to be able to like go in the next graduation? Because that's what they did at my university.
Wasn't until like I think like 2 years. No. It was a year later.
Oh, okay. But that point, you're like, I've already been out of this. Like, I don't care. Like, I just want to move on.
It was like a whole year later because it was when Anakin graduated. But at that point, he was graduating. And also, they still didn't have like a big ceremony or anything.
Yeah.
It was just like you walked in your cap and gown, you took like a couple pictures, and you left. That's literally what it was. So
yeah, wild times.
Drive-by graduations were wild.
Honestly.
Oh, and I feel old.
Guys.
Huh?
So I had it on the Mardi Gras playlist, right? It for some reason had queued up my GTA San Andreas playlist after the 3 Mardi Gras songs I was playing. It was playing that instead of what I wanted it to play. So we're just gonna switch that back. Alright, we're fine now. It'll work out. Okay, we're good now. We have some fun topics planned. We got a lot of variety this season. We have a revisit of cheese episode, but we've picked something else, so you'll get to see what that's about. We're gonna get our Tolkien episode done.
Yes.
Yes. We're gonna have another murder mystery one. So I'm gonna have to find a book that I think is like good enough to do that for. I have some ideas, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh my gosh, I forgot some of these episodes. Some of them are like scandalous, like drama.
Scandalous? We're doing scandalous episodes?
Oh, yeah, I forgot the fan fiction one.
Oh, shit!
Juan, you better get ready! Juan, it's gonna be your kind of episode.
Chat. Oh yeah, history of fan fiction!
Yeah.
Yes! Yes. Yes! That's my kind of episode. Let's go! Let's go! Oh! Ooh. We could talk about all the different...
Yeah. There's a lot.
The different, like, fandoms and, like, we could dip into the Omegaverse.
Oh, yeah, we were going to talk about Omegaverse. We had a lot to talk about, guys. A lot to talk about.
I can reread well, actually, I don't think I have it anymore. I was gonna say I could read the Juan fanfiction I wrote with...
Yeah!
But I don't think I have it anymore.
Oh, damn.
I'll have to look.
Yeah, we'll have to find it. I can't wait for the season where we do the My Little Pony episode and the Furries episode.
Yeah! Apparently, the college that's nearby, well, one out of the, like, 1,500 that are nearby, held a, like, furry, like, a small furry convention not that long ago.
Really? We had a furry club at ours. Do you guys have a furry club?
Shit, I don't know. I wasn't looking into some.
I guess, okay, the only reason I know that my university had a furry club was because the club that I was the president of, our, like, stall during, like, the club fair was across from the furry clubs. That's the only reason I know, I think, so.
I was briefly in, like, the anime club and briefly in the, K-pop Korean culture club.
Yeah.
But I don't know about a furry club. I mean, probably.
There's gotta be, right? Like, the colleges near us are, like pretty popular, I feel like. In our region, at least.
Yeah.
Your sisters definitely had a furry club.
Really?
Oh, for sure. That university, they got a lot of weirdos there. Not that I'm saying furries are weirdos, of course. This is a safe space.
You need to backtrack here, Sero.
This is a safe space for everybody. Yes, I just personally 100%. Could never be a furry because I can't do well in heat, and those fursuits look really hot, and I would probably faint. So... club like this wouldn't have lasted long when I was in school many years ago. Yeah, different times.
I'm like, now I'm nicer covering Sero. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. I'm like a pro. I'm a pro at it. It's so weird to use this model again. So flouncy. I'm a hoverboard. Imagine Sero getting canceled mid-return of the podcast. No! I swear, I love you guys. Furries out there, you're so valid. You're so valid, furries. I think there's a clip of me saying I am a furry. So I feel like I just like I can't be a furry hater if I am a furry.
Hold up, let me pull that clip up real quick. Let me pull that up real quick. But, yeah, no, if Sero got canceled right now, that'd be poor timing.
Yeah, that'd be really bad. That would be not a good
time. For the podcast, for me, for the charity stream.
Crispy!
Crispy!
Oh my gosh, the way you spelled that just like hurt my brain a little bit. The series of geektasticevents.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Crap.
My little brain just was like.
I got an echo really bad just now. It really messed with my head.
Hello, Edo and Ela. Hello, Crispy.
Hello. I can't do an accent.
Yeah, you can. You can do the grandpa.
Okay.
Grandpa voice.
I haven't done that in so long. I did this really demonic voice the other day at work, and the person I was with, like, knows that I do VTubing, and so, like, he didn't seem as weirded out by it, but like, I had people look at me like I was fucking crazy. I was like, I didn't even mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
Bruh. Not when you do the voices when you don't even mean to.
Clips, yeah. Clips, show all. Where is this? Sero is a furry confirmed, has the most views on our...
Why is that the most viewed one? What?
It is the most views on our channel.
Wow. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, bro.
I don't know why, but it does. I can send the link, right?
Yeah, send it in chat. There you go. There's my... See, this is my, defense. Well, it was in the consequences of your own actions. Yeah, well, whatever, bro. Whatever. I don't want to hear it.
I love it. I love it. I don't even remember, like, the clip itself. Hold up. I need to hear this.
Here, I'll play it on stream, too.
Oh, I forgot I muted the mother fricker.
Alright, guys. We're gonna play this, and then we're gonna get into Mardi Gras. I swear. Alright, guys. Me. Get this on here. Alright, you should be able to hear it, guys. I'm a furry, guys. Confirmed.
Clip it.
Clip it, guys. Go ahead.
Take it out of context.
Oh, I forgot about this stream. Wait, what the heck is this? Time out. We have Medicus Fallstar as my horse Prince up here. We have Sonic as Jar Jar Binks. We have a spider thing. And then we have me as a lion.
I'm fucking dead.
And we have Felix as an M&M man at the bottom left there by
What's
Sal.
the meme tier list?
I know, but what was it for?
Shit, I have no clue what it was for.
Me neither, bro. Me neither. Alright, well, that's our most played clip. Gotta love it.
Damn.
That was clipped by none other than Chi. Chi is lost.
Chi is lost.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Also, if you guys want a glimpse into the chaos that is our Google Docs, here you go. These are our podcast research ways.
I got rid of some of my little comments. I like to make comments on here when I need to tell Sero something.
Yeah.
But like just don't. I'm too lazy to actually message her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll just put a comment here and hopefully she'll see it later.
I usually do, but sometimes I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're in ad. So after this ad, we will start officially the podcast.
Podcast, boys.
Yes.
The podcast.
Podcast.
The podcast.
Okay, something we can talk about while this ad is going, because we could cut it if we want to. What I've been doing is doing 3-minute ads once an hour to get rid of pre-roll ads. You know, the ads that when you come in right to the stream, it gives you ads. And during that 3-minute break, I get water, I go to the bathroom, I make tea, like, you know, whatever. And so we know when our ads are coming once an hour, every hour. And we can, like, pause our actual episode so that no one's, like, missing things.
Idea.
Yeah. We can talk about it after and, like, figure it out, but I think that would be good for... Hi, Polka! You're not late. It's fine. Technically, we were 5 minutes late.
The podcast topic.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have, like, for the people that are subbed, they'll get 3 minutes of us blabbing if we're not doing anything else. Us just yapping away. Or if they're not subbed and they have ads, that'll give them a chance to go get, like, a snack or water or go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you only have an ad once every hour and it's, like, timed, everything. And what about me? What about you, Akumo? Are you gonna get water and snacks? Wait, what time is it for you, Akumo? Is it early in the morning? I don't know how time zones focus. I only know American. I only know American. No, but I'm here with no ads? Oh, damn. You could say it is morning. Oh no, it's like, it's supposed to be nighttime and you haven't gone to sleep. I know it. Oh no. Oh no. Well, if you got the ads,
I got
chill.
ads. I got ads.
Yeah. So like the 3-minute ads, literally we would, you know, pause our topic. 2:43 in the morning? Brother. Well, you know, I appreciate you coming, even though I did not fulfill my attempt to make a morning stream. I had to help my mom with the babies. They were being ornery as heck. It was a trip. No, don't say you were disappointed. No, I'm a failure. I'll do it at some point, Akumo, I promise. It'll happen. It'll happen one day. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Unfortunately, gotta head out now. Great to see you both back together on this. Have a great stream. Take care, and I'll catch you guys around. Okay, fun. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for the head pets.
Ah! Oh, shit!
What?
I was copying and pasting something. I thought I was doing it to the dog, but it was chat.
Was it something sus, Lila?
No, it was the history of Mardi Gras in Italy.
Okay. Alright, guys, so we're back from the ads. Let's start this episode, brothers.
We can actually start the episode.
Yeah. Mardi Gras. Carnival. For anyone that doesn't know, this is a festive season that, okay, in America, most people are going to associate it with New Orleans, but it is indeed celebrated all around the world. And it was not started in America. You know, Americans just don't know things sometimes. Like, when we were researching this, I was like, wait, it's a religious thing? I really did not know that. Because
you didn't know that?
I'm not religious.
I knew
like,
that part.
Especially not that type of religion.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is like, well, especially because like you get into this a little bit later, Lila, but there's like other like mystical voodoo kind of things associated with New Orleans that I was like, I guess I just assumed it was like that side of things and not that it was a Christianity thing. I was like, whoa. Yeah, yep, exactly. They're in Germany, although I don't remember what it's called. Do you have it written down anywhere? I don't know how to speak German, so.
Oh!
I used to know my alphabet.
About Germany. I only wrote about. I wrote one thing for Germany.
It's all right. We'll get into it. It's fine.
It was It was like this pastry thing that I don't even know. Annie, how do you pronounce that again? He had to tell me how to pronounce it correctly, and I don't remember how he told me to pronounce it.
Yeah. But anyways, yes, it is a festive season that occurs at the close of pre-Lent, or the pre-Lenten period, which is like right before Ash Wednesday and Lent happens, which is like in preparation for Easter. It's also called Storytime. There we go. Yeah. Strove Saturday to Strove Tuesday is like the established Carnival festive season. But certain areas do it longer, shorter, whatnot. Fasching or Carnival. Okay. I definitely did not say the first one right, but interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know more about Austrian stuff than Germany stuff because my neighbors are German and Austrian, but they mostly focus on the Austrian portions of it. But I do know some German words, like when me and my best friend, my neighborhood best friend, would like want to have a sleepover. We would both be like, we would say please in German. It was, yeah, and it's a fun word. It's just like one word, easy. I don't know. It's a good word. Bitte. Please, let us have a sleepover, bitte.
I cannot with like.
Yeah. The first time I had a sleepover.
I try so hard, but I can't.
The first time I had a sleepover at their house, by the way, Lila, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I went there and then like in the middle of the night, I was like, I'm homesick, and I went home and I walked across the driveway to my house.
Oh God, you're kidding me. You did not.
Yeah, I was like devastated. I was like, I'm one house away. That's unacceptable. I gotta go home.
My God. I cannot with you.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Anyways, back to Mardi Gras, guys. So, Mardi Gras is actually a French word. Or a French, like, holiday. Like, that's the label is French. We'll get into, like, more about that, like, the history. But just, it's French. And it means Fat Tuesday. In English, French. Obviously. But yeah, so the final day of Carnival and the day before Ash Wednesday, so the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday, that is typically when Mardi Gras is celebrated, like, full on. Like, that's when the biggest festivals, biggest parades happen. There are little parades, little, like, parties and feasts and whatnot that lead up to that day. Like I said, Carnival is, like, a whole, like, period right before Ash Wednesday. But Mardi Gras is, like, the big blowout day. Like, the big day.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's, okay, so Lila will get into more of, like, the other country stuff, but just as, like, a pregame to that topic, Mardi Gras is called other names in other countries. Most countries call it either Pancake Day, Strove Tuesday, Strove Day, Pancake Tuesday, Carnival in general. They just call it all Carnival, or they'll say Fat Tuesday. There's other names, but like those are the big ones. The big ones.
The pancake thing? Why does like everybody else in the world, why do their pancakes look like crepes? That's like all I've been
I know.
seeing
I
today
love
doing
crepes
research.
too. Crepes are so good.
They're crepes. They're not pancakes.
Yeah, I know. My Austrian neighbor used to make me crepes for breakfast when I was there, and it was so good. She put Nutella in them, and I'd be like, ooh, ooh, delicious.
You eat crepes, but not pancakes.
I like pancakes if they have Nutella on them or peanut butter. I just don't like syrup is the problem, and I don't like them plain. So if they're plain, then it's like, meh, no thanks. But crepes are always
right
good.
Right now, I'm thinking about bacon inside pancakes,
Ooh,
and that sounds really good.
That sounds really good.
Pancakes with bacon in them?
Turkey bacon, obviously, for me, but...
Turkey bacon's good, too.
Yeah, I also like turkey bacon. It's good. Yeah. Turkey sausage is good. Turkey can really do a lot of things, you guys, and it's healthier for you. Just saying. Just saying. It is healthier. Oh, I just looked over at our activity feed, and I was like, oh, we got a shout-out? I gave us a shout-out. It was me. I was like, who gave us a shout-out? Nobody. It was just me. I'm not nobody, but I'm not as exciting. Oh,
No,
it could have been.
Think about bacon and pancakes.
Have you ever heard of? Okay, I'm gonna butcher this. Akumo. It's called iron knuckle or something. It's like a pasta. It's like egg noodles. I used to eat that all the time too. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I remember it being said. It's something like that. All right, so Mardi Gras Pancake Day. I for a minute I was like, how did we get here? Pancakes. That's how. Yeah. You brought up crepes.
Like, my brain right now is like bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes,
bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes.
If anybody would like to know what my mind looks like, it's a good woo.
And now that you just said that, my mind is going pizza, P-I-Z-Z-A. Give me pizza. All right. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, Akuma, I butchered it. I don't know what it's called. I also know a German nursery rhyme. It's about a guy falling off a horse and getting his eyes eaten by crows.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, my neighbor used to sing it to me, and she'd hop me on her like legs, and then when he would fall off his horse, I would fall down. And yeah, it is a classic. Yeah, I've seen. I sing it to my nephew and niece, the babies. They think it's hilarious. They don't know what it means, but okay. Let me get into it before we get sidetracked again. All right. So, the history. It's thought to stem from two different pagan celebrations, because as we know, as we've covered before in other topics, when the Christians took over, they tried to hide the pagan festivities into their own, like, Christian holidays, to make it, because they knew they couldn't, like, get rid of the celebrations, but they could, like, make it their own, steal it for themselves, as they do. So the two that they think it came from, possibly, is Saturnalia and Lupercalia. I don't know if I said those right, but that's what they are. Saturnalia is a week-long festival in Rome that was a time of feasting, where, that's where the engorging on food comes in. And then Lupercalia is actually, like, I don't know, this one is weird. It's a circus-like orgy held in mid-February. And it's supposed to be like the time of fertility and purification and good health. And I'm wondering if they just think that, I mean, I don't know. Did you ever hear about Mardi Gras being like a sex pool? Like, thing? I always thought it was just like drinking and having fun, but.
Feel like. Well, no, I actually don't want to say that. I'm just gonna message you.
Yeah, okay. He screams when he falls off his horse, lands in addition. Yeah. Yeah, they do the darndest things, man. The darndest things.
If I can spell. There.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Say that and be like, whole frog, and like just totally profiled like a whole country.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, those are the two pagan celebrations that are thought to have been like the origins of Mardi Gras.
Yeah, that was a word.
And then after Christianity arrived in Rome and these celebrations were incorporated into the new faith, it soon became like the pre-Lent period we know today. And it spread from Rome to other countries like France, Germany, Spain, and England. And France is where it became a part of America. Because as you may know, France had colonies in the Americas for a long while. So, they also are the people that dubbed it Mardi Gras, as I said previously, because French, Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras. Okay, so Fat Tuesday Mardi Gras was traditionally the days leading up to Lent. They would be filled with rich, fatty foods like meat, eggs, milk, lard, and cheese in preparation for several weeks of only eating fish and several types of fasting. The first American Mardi Gras was, okay, there's a little stipulation here. There's two different, like, sides to it. The first one is that it started on March 3rd, 1699, in not New Orleans, but would become New Orleans eventually, by French explorers Pierre and I don't know how to say his name. Sewer. That's how it looks to me, but it's definitely not Sewer. But those two explorers arrived near what we call New Orleans today and made a celebration, a feast, and named the spot they landed on as Point du Mardi Gras because they knew that March 3rd they were going to be celebrating Mardi Gras back in France. So they did it in the Americas, and that is thought to be the first Mardi Gras celebration. Now, another opinion is that it was actually first celebrated in Mobile, Alabama in 1702 by one of, I think, the same French settlers, actually. Sewer.
Oh, shit.
Sewer de Bienville.
There's Sewer
Bienville. Yeah, Sewer. I don't know how to say it. I really should, like, look up the pronunciation of names that are not, like, Spanish. Because otherwise, I can't do it. Okay, so he also settled Mobile, Alabama, along with some other settlers. And in Mobile, especially because Mobile was already like an actual town, that is why a lot of historians were like, this is technically the first Mardi Gras because it's an actual town. Like New Orleans can't like claim the first one because it wasn't even like alive yet. It wasn't an established place until like years later. So that's like their justification for making Mobile, Alabama the first Mardi Gras celebration, which I kind of get. Like, can't really say New Orleans was the first one when it wasn't even like in existence when it was like happening, but I mean, then just say it was just not in a place. It's still not the first celebration in Mobile, Alabama, if it had been celebrated a couple of years earlier. But Alabama, like, especially this town, is huge on saying, like, we are the first Mardi Gras. Like, they're very strict about it. Like, you can't be saying it's New Orleans in that town. They were, like, very...
Chasers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't say that. Whoops.
Whoops. Okay, but they did have a Mardi Gras celebration in like 1702, which is only 3 years later. So I mean they're pretty close to the first technical one, I guess. They also were the first to have like secret societies. So they had in 1710 the Bouffe Gras Society, and that society was formed and paraded from 1711 through 1861. That's a long time. It's like 150 years. Yeah. They did also have another one, but it only lasted a year, like the secret society, so we don't talk about that. It was a year-long flop, so we only talk about the second one. They also were the ones that first started like the bull thing. So a huge bull's head was pushed along wheels by 16 men, and eventually those parades with the bulls were actual bulls draped in white and were supposed to like represent the feast before Lent, because, you know, bulls are meaty or whatever. They're thick, you know?
What does bull taste like?
I don't know. Probably like beef, no? Because aren't bulls like pretty much cows?
Do you think they're like gamier or tougher or anything?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh.
They're like they're pretty much cows, right?
What do bulls taste like? They're tough. The meat is tough. Fibrous. Dry. Sourish.
Ew.
All in all, rather bland.
Okay, so not really that it. Got it.
When roasting, the fat, or rather the fine marbling, melts and forms a consistency that makes meat juicy and tender. Yeah.
Here's the bull, by the way. I have a picture.
It is more gamey compared to beef. This
beef. Is the bull, guys. The bull. There you go. There's a bull thing. Oh my gosh, we're moving. We're moving and grooving, guys. Okay, we're back.
We're good now.
Yeah, I fixed it. What else did I have in here? Oh yeah, I wanted to show a picture of Paris Mardi Gras as well. Since that is, you know, where our Mardi Gras began, was France. And it looks pretty similar. I would say that they're floats, like the characters on the floats are very different in style. They're more like storybook. I don't know how to describe what I'm saying, but it's very similar. Very big and
fantasy.
Yeah, fantasy, bright colors.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me... Alright, so we have the 1700s. So more French settlement, you know, continued, and New Orleans and the other French settlements started marking the day with street parties and masked balls and feasts. So we're adding more and more of these like traditions that you'll see later in I remember the 1700s. Me too. I was probably like, well, no, I wasn't alive. Lila was though, because Lila's ancient. An ancient Onikuma.
Yeah. I've been around for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Lila knows. She was probably there, actually.
Where?
In the 1700s in America during Mardi Gras.
Oh! I was like, where are we talking about right
now? So before the Spanish took over New Orleans and the other French settlements there, they New Orleans particularly held more sophisticated celebrations. So the governor, I think, was it the governor? Yeah, Louisiana's governor, Marquis de Vaudreuil, probably? I don't know. Vaudreuil, that's what we're going to call him. Or we'll just call him Marquis, because I know that's his name. So Marquis, he established sophisticated society balls, which would eventually become like the masquerade balls that we know today. But they weren't really doing parades much in New Orleans at the time. They were publicly celebrating it, but it was more with these society balls, secret societies, and like feasts at home, not necessarily like the big on the street parades that we see today. And then we got the Spanish. The Spanish taking over, as they do. In 1763, after the Brits won the 7 Years' War, the French colony, including New Orleans, was ceded to the Spanish Empire for 40 years. During that time, these quote-unquote rowdy rituals were abolished, and those bans were remained in force until Louisiana became a state in 1812. So for 50... No. I'm mathing. 49 years. For 49 years. Wait, no. 59? 40 plus 49. Yeah, 49. I got it. We're good. So for 49 years, Mardi Gras was banned, basically. Like any Mardi Gras celebrations, anything public, at least. They could have maybe celebrated privately in their homes, but any public celebrations were no longer allowed, which I didn't know that happened at all. That was something new that I learned. I didn't know, like, for such a big chunk of time, it just didn't exist in New Orleans. Because it's such a part of New Orleans now that I never would have even thought of it being completely banned at one point. Yeah. So after the Spanish takeover, we get back to the celebration. So 1827, a group of students wore colorful costumes and danced through the street of New Orleans, emulating what they saw in Paris for Mardi Gras. And after about a decade after that, they had their first recorded New Orleans Mardi Gras parade. So the students brought it back into like the limelight, and slowly throughout that decade, they got more and more into public celebration of it. And that's when we finally got those iconic Mardi Gras parades that we know today. Which, okay, I'm going to get into this in a while. Like, it's going to be a hot second before I say this, I think. But the way that they got their floats in the beginning is so fascinating. Like, they had all of their ideas, right? And they would send it to this paper mache artist in France who would make the floats and send them back to America. So the floats weren't even made in America until like the late 1880s, I think. Like, they would fully ship floats and costumes made out of paper mache to the Americas from France. Like, I can't imagine the stress of taking paper mache on a boat.
Yeah.
Like, I would be stressed the fuck out.
That sounds... Yeah, no, I would be too, for
Yeah.
days.
So we're going to move on to 1850s, 1857. That was when secret societies really became big, really became huge. So the secret society called the Mystic Crew of Comus organized a torch-lit procession with marching bands and rolling floats, and this is when the secret societies really started to become a part of all of the Mardi Gras parades and celebrations and that stuff. And then only a few years later was when they started doing the Mardi Gras throws, where people in the parade would throw beads and candy and like masks and, you know, other such things. And they also started announcing Mardi Gras events in the newspaper at that time. They would have like full newspapers dedicated to just Mardi Gras, like of all the different floats, all the different costumes, all the different events, which is really cool. I wonder if they still have like Mardi Gras like newspapers now. Like if they have, because I mean, one, newspapers aren't super popular in general these days.
Mm-hmm.
And two, I feel like they would just make a website, no? But I feel like it would be nice to like see a pamphlet of all the really cool floats that they made this year, or like, I don't know.
Probably something.
I would assume they at least have a website of like the floats and who made them and like which societies they're like representing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Unsure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So George Soule, that's the paper mache artist who would design the floats and send them to America. He made the carnival floats and outfits for 40 years as a paper macheist. I hope they paid him very well. I wanted to see if I could find any of his floats. So let me just see if I can find it now, because I guess I just didn't even... Oh my gosh, he's so, like, French.
So French?
Yeah, like, his mustache is crazy.
Gosh. Oh, I got it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he brought the technique to New Orleans. I can't find... I mean, you gotta think, there's no pictures. There's not gonna be pictures. It was too long ago. I mean, there might be pictures, but for the most part. Maybe. No, because that was like 1860s, maybe? No. But yeah, he made all of the floats for about 40 years. Floats and outfits, because outfits were also paper mache, which is kind of cool.
That's crazy.
Okay. So now we get into the big thing. The beads. The colors. These colors right here that I have on the screen. So these colors come from Russia. Very random, I know. Like, we've been talking about France a lot. But these colors come from Russia. So one of the crews in 1872 established these colors and established themselves as a crew when what was his name? Grand Duke Alexis Romanov Alexandrovich, who was the brother of the Grand Duke of Russia, came to New Orleans to visit, and they honored him by making him the King of Carnival. And the Romanov family colors are purple, green, and gold, which is why Mardi Gras colors are now purple, green, and gold. So they are the Romanov colors originally. Purple means justice, gold means power, green means faith, and I guess they just really liked this dude. And we're like, we're gonna make our colors. I don't know, like, it didn't say, like, why they really, like, they made him the king of the carnival. They made the Mardi Gras colors his family colors. Like, he was just some guy, I thought. I mean, he's not some guy. He's, like, the king of Russia's brother or something of the sort. But it was just very, like, off-putting, I guess, because a lot of the articles I was reading was like France, 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 and then all of a sudden it was like, and then the Mardi Gras colors came from Russian guy. The poor Romanovs, honestly. So, yeah, that's where the colors come from. The Romanov family colors, which I love the color choice. I think the colors are perfect. They fit so well with the theme, with, like, the flamboyancy, with the, like, saturated colors. Like, it works really well. So I'm not saying I don't like the colors. I just was surprised where they came from. This is also when the King of Carnival was established. So every year they have a King of the Carnival who is, like, on their parade float, and the mayor gives him or her a key. I guess does it have to be a him? Because it's called King of Carnival. I didn't think about that. Anyways, they get the key to the city.
Too is king bread.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But they get the key to the city, you know, like one of those, like, little special things. I do have a picture of Alexis here. Alexis Romanov. There he is. On the parade float.
I see.
Yeah. And Rex back there that you see on the, like, top left of our screen there on the stream, that is the crew that was created from this, like, moment. Crew of Rex was founded to honor Grand Duke Alexis.
Okay.
Yeah. So that he was very, like, celebrated and influential. Everyone seemed to love him. And he became a really big part of Mardi Gras history, whether he, like, fully understood or not, or understood the gravity. And then at this point, like, after this whole big thing, that was when they started learning how to do the paper mache in New Orleans, and that's when the floats started being made in America instead of sent from France. Okay, and then last big thing before we switch over to some other things that I didn't even know. Lila found out. 1875, the governor of Governor Warmoth of Louisiana, he signed a Mardi Gras Act making Fat Tuesday a legal holiday in Louisiana, which I believe is currently the only state in which Mardi Gras is a legal holiday. Which is interesting, because I would think Alabama, who very much celebrates that they were technically the first Mardi Gras, blah, 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 would have it also be a legal holiday. But for some reason, they do not.
Oh, that is interesting.
And because it's a legal holiday, do they get work off then? For Mardi Gras?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that too, because they go, like, all out. So that's, like, an all-day thing that you have to prepare for, right?
Yeah, I would assume so. I'm gonna look it up. It's not a federal holiday, so whether you get the day off depends on your employer's policy. So federal workers wouldn't. They do over there? Yeah, no, we don't. At least not in other states. Louisiana, it is a legal holiday, so you can, depending on your employer, get it off of work.
Do you think, well, I was just thinking of, like, maybe because of, like, religious connotations that it's not, like, but then there's, like, Easter and stuff.
Yeah. Also, this is a picture of Pancake Day that I forgot to talk about.
What are those ladies? Oh my god, look at them!
They're so cute. They're all just flipping pancakes. Very adorable. Love to see it.
That is so cute.
I don't know where this was taken, but it was the cutest picture I found, and I was like, I gotta show it. Look at them. They're just having a lot of fun flipping pancakes. Outside, which I'm confused about, but maybe they just, like, made the pancakes and this is just for the picture to be like, we made the pancakes, but, like, they made them inside and then came outside. I don't know the logistics, but it's a cute picture, right? Yeah, it's cute, right?
Oh my god, I have to send you a picture real quick because I just found something out. And this is mad chaos.
Oh, okay.
Italy is savage. Italy is like a whole nother, like, fucking, but you're not Citrine. Citrine would have been really, like, what is this picture you just sent me?
Wait. Is that food?
Oranges.
Oranges?
Oranges. This is my worst nightmare. Italy.
I'll put these pictures in the. I'll put them in the thing for when you talk about Italy.
Yeah, no, that's my worst fucking nightmare.
Lila hates oranges, by the way, guys.
This is my nightmare. Oh my god, can you imagine the smell? Oh!
You would actually die. I would thrive, but you would die.
I would actually be throwing up.
Imagine if it was like mint and oranges at the same time.
Oh! You're just trying to take me out right now.
Have you ever tried a chocolate-covered orange? Or, like, a chocolate orange? Like, candy?
I don't like that.
Okay. What about, like, orange spice tea?
No, thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Chocolate-covered chocolate? That sounds amazing.
That sounds more up my alley.
Guys, me and Lila, we made these amazing cupcakes one time for her birthday, and I really want us to recreate them. They were so fucking good. Like, the topping was beautiful. The inside, I don't even remember what we put, but it was so good. Like, I know we had pretzels for our topping. Like, it was pretzels and icing and marshmallow or something. I don't know. It was so good, though. Now I just want sweets. That's so bad.
Food, and Anakin, like, just turned the oven on, like, 20 minutes ago.
Bruh. Scream at the top of your lungs. How dare. How is his,
No.
Is his food abilities back? Is he allowed to eat stuff now?
Still allergic to certain things.
Yeah. But, like, will he always just not be able to eat any of that?
Some of it he still does, but he does, because they're all mild allergies.
Yeah.
Some of it he has to be careful, though, because if he does indulge too much, or just, like, sometimes in general, he gets really, like, sick.
Yeah.
But he completely stays away from peanuts because his throat got scratchy one time, and that was not good.
Yeah.
He completely stays away from peanuts. But some of the other stuff, or he tries to stay away from whey. But yeah, some of the other stuff he still indulges in.
Oh, okay.
Just more careful about it. He's tempting fate now.
Oh no.
No, they're mild allergies. They just make him really sick. Oh my god. I can't get over these oranges, man. I really can't. I hate the smell of oranges, guys. It makes me really nauseous. It makes me really sick. And a street full of oranges all over the place. Mashed oranges. What the actual fuck, Italy? Like, what? God. Okay, some of these countries I don't
Dude,
have
this
for.
okay, so this like Indian tradition that you found is fascinating. I'm like reading through some of your bullet points.
Oh, were you reading through it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I totally went on a rabbit hole for that, which is why I did not cover half the countries I wanted to cover.
It's alright, it's alright. It happened.
Country around the world portion. I didn't even cover. I wanted to cover France and Germany and Haiti, but I didn't. My bad, guys. There's always next year.
Yeah, we'll do another episode. Dive into some more countries probably.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry Russia, sorry Haiti, sorry Cuba, sorry Netherlands, sorry France, sorry Portugal, sorry Switzerland, sorry Austria, sorry Germany, sorry Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see, who else did I fucking skip?
You have a little bit of you have something here for Russia.
Sorry Brazil, because I only have one thing down, and that does not do Brazil justice. That does not do Brazil
We'll have to do I think next year we'll do individual countries. You know how we've done Christmas around the world? We can do Mardi Gras around the world. That can be our episode next year.
I'm more focused on America and then Italy.
America.
And, I couldn't leave out the Philippines. I mean,
Yeah. Bias. I'm seeing.
But Brazil goes all out and it is crazy. It is so cool. So yeah, sorry Brazil.
Yeah, next year Brazil. Don't worry.
I wrote one thing down for Poland, and it was literally the pastry thing that I can't pronounce.
Poski.
There's a bunch of pastries I can't pronounce. Yeah.
Pokski or Poski. Poski. I don't know.
There's a few of these that I can't pronounce that I wrote down. I think the only one I can pronounce correctly is king cakes. But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Actually, hold up. We're gonna talk about food real quick, guys.
Alright, we can pause because this is kind of history, but also kind of I don't know.
Its own thing too.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Okay, I'll talk about that first.
No, you don't have to. You can do food first if you want. We can dive into food. Let's
dive into food, guys.
Okay, we're gonna do food first, and then we'll go back to the really cool subject that we didn't really know.
Pictures.
Yes. Do you want me to put them all up or go one at a time?
Go one at a time.
Okay.
And just randomly put one up, and I'll try to guess what it is.
Okay, I won't do them in order then. Okay. All right. Well, let's start with an easy one for you.
King cake. Oh, did you get the second picture?
Yes,
of it?
I did.
King cake. So this cake, guys. This cake. How did I not know about this? I did not.
Let me know when you're ready for the second one, because then I'll swap it, and then it can be a surprise for everyone.
Is that edible?
Yes, it is edible.
But you want to know what's not edible? The babies. Dun, dun, dun.
This reminds me of the Jesus cake in the Mexican shit. What's it called? I can't remember. There's a baby and it's supposed to be Jesus.
I think I know
Rico. Oh, it's like rich cake or something. What is it called? Baby cake. Rosca de Reyes. Yeah.
I don't know if I actually wrote why there's a baby inside the cake.
Is it Jesus?
I feel like for everywhere else it's Jesus, so that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, because for
oh wait, I remember the YouTube video now. That's why I didn't
okay.
write it down. It was a YouTube video. This guy was talking about it. So it's like, fuck, you never would have known that I went through like Catholic classes.
Is it the
and
same
everything.
as
like,
the Mexican one where if you get the baby you have like luck for the year?
I don't know about that, but there's like a whole thing about the twisting of this like the way this bread
or they
twists
like
and stuff.
they're responsible
The
for
cake
hosting a
twist, 'cause
party as
it's
well.
a braid.
There's like two different things.
Oh, if you get the baby, you have to bring the next king cake the following
Okay,
year.
so that's similar because there's like a tradition where like if you find the baby, you have to host the party for
Yeah. But there's like a whole like like Bible type story with the cuz this braids the bread or the cake or whatever, they like braid it before they bake it. And there's like a whole symbolism story behind that and like the three wise men and a star, and I am clearly did not keep up with religious things.
Didn't you have like classes or shit?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I went to
I mean, my grandma's a Sunday school teacher, so I don't know nothing.
The story behind the king bread braids.
My grandma used to give religious puppet shows. Her puppetry was amazing, by the way. Had that on the Day of the Dead. Yeah. The baby cake.
Ooh. Okay. Also, this is believed to be, well, according to the video I found, it's believed to have like French origin.
Yeah.
But let's see. Ah! Wait. What is the story? This is gonna bug me now. Okay, King's Day, Three Kings Day. New Orleans residents, the other Mardi Gras enthusiasts around the world, You'd make your own king cake and eat it, okay. Where is this?
Oh, it's literally called Three Kings Cake in Latin America.
Okay.
Yeah, so I bet that's probably, I wonder if it came from France then.
I don't know.
I'm gonna see.
Because I was watching like an interview and someone said France, but I don't know, maybe the guy in the interview was wrong. This is why we try to like use other sources.
Yes,
too.
such as a figurine representing the Christ child.
Parents. Oh god, this is adorable. I gotta send you this. Somebody posted on Instagram a picture of their baby, and the shirt says, "My parents found me in a king cake."
That's cute.
It is flippin' adorable. Like, okay. Okay, that's what you talked about.
You want me to?
Oh, France's version's eaten in France on the first Sunday in January, and it's not a ring, but a puffy tart, often filled with a mix of almond and pastry cream. Okay, so
I also have this picture of like a top-down view.
Oh yeah,
with the colors. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. I don't know about all all this like. Do you like that kind of like sugar sprinkles?
No, I don't.
I don't either. I would probably just like brush it off, to be honest.
I'd probably not brush it all off, but like some of it, yeah. That's a lot of. That's a lot. Okay, I'm sending you this baby because it's so fucking cute. This is something I found in an article. I have no clue where this bakery that did this is. They baked a kid.
What?
No, they didn't.
Alright, I'm putting up the next food on here when you're ready to guess.
I'm sending you the thing now.
Alright, I'm ready.
I think that was the right one. Yeah, it is. Look at that baby.
Oh, that's cute.
That is so fucking cute. I can't even.
Is that a actual cake?
I don't know. I can't tell if it's like just a pillow or if they actually made like a giant king cake and put the.
It kind of looks like it's a pillow.
Yeah.
With the icing?
That is.
Like it kind of. Yeah, I think it's like a. It looks almost like a dog bed, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Looks like those colorful frogs, the ones that are really poisonous. With all the colors.
Cake could probably give you diabetes. No.
Yeah, probably. All right, what is this, Lila? Tell us, what is this?
Okay. So.
Which one is it?
When I googled pictures for this is what came up. Oh,
I see you highlighted it, so you're on the right one.
It begins with an F.
Yeah, it's the German one. Here, we'll put it in chat, guys.
Oh, please have. Oh, freaking no. Had it. I'm not attempting. Not attempting, but it looks fucking good. And when I was reading about it, it sounded fucking good.
We are looking at how to pronounce this word between February and March of fasting, meaning the night
of German origin.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's like the name for Carnival that Akamo put in chat earlier. It has like the same roots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what am I waiting on?
No, sorry. I just was like, that word looks familiar. They look good.
Well, like what you were saying earlier with the whole fuck, now I gotta go back in the doc because I can't even think. My brain has been really bad lately.
Righto.
What you were saying about the food?
I think I've had these.
Okay, yeah. So before fasting, you know, it was like traditional that people would make, they would use what they had left of like their lard, their eggs and milks and stuff. So I feel like a lot of different like places have their own versions of their own like deep fried treats basically. And this is just one of the many that is out there in the world. But this looks good. I want to try this. I'd eat this. This sounds good.
Yeah, it doesn't look super sweet. Like it looks.
Oh. You wanna go to Pennsylvania?
Yeah, we can get the Pennsylvania Dutch one. Yeah.
It's a lot closer.
Whoa, I'm looking at Carnival in Germany, and they have like some pretty cool shit too. Here, I'll send you this, Lila.
We'll have to.
Yeah, next year, guys, get ready. We're gonna have so many cool countries to talk about.
I don't even know how to, like, pronounce the things that... Oh! That's an interesting picture, dude.
Yeah, they're they're a little scary, like, possibly the Purge kind of, like, masks. Like the Purge-esque masks.
I think Germany scares me, guys.
Yeah, I think it's a little scary, actually. I'm looking at some of these. I mean, they're cool as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but they're scaring me. They're a little scary. They're super sweet. I don't want it to be sweet. No, thank you.
I love super sweet.
They'll give me a tummy ache, though.
One tummy ache to try one, I think it's worth it.
Okay.
It looks good. Okay, I'm really fucking hungry. Did Oh, it's done. When did he send that? Hold on.
Our
Shit.
ad starts now.
Have I been? How oblivious was I? When did he? Oh no, it just got done. Okay.
Yep. And our ad just started, Lila.
Okay, Lila's gonna go grab food because Lila is very, very, very hungry. They're filled with jam. Yeah, I'd eat that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Maybe. Those ones look, I don't know about those ones. Those look, they're like this.
Dude, when I talk, yes!
They're like the same.
Those, I just had those. The
Pasky or Pasky.
Yeah. I can't wait to talk about that because it kind of goes into like the Chicago episode we had last season.
Yeah, so the ones that I have on screen right there, those are actually the Polish one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that have the red.
So Poland and Germany are very close in food representations of the holiday.
Yeah, and those ones, because we're out here in the corn. Oh, okay, I'll go get my food!
Okay.
I'll come back!
Okay. You were so excited to see the Makamo. They look good, but I just don't know. My tummy issues. I don't know, man. Yeah, these are Polish donuts. I have had these because I forgot it was time. I was still in Illinois. Bruh. So I was a research assistant for a professor at my university, and she was Polish, and she would bring in like awesome snacks and food, and we had these once at a party at her house, and they were so good. They were so good. They were really sweet. I will say, like, the filling was really sweet. Everything else wasn't. Like, the breading wasn't sweet. So I was able to, like, eat it still, but, man, I could not eat more than, like, one or two, maybe. Do they have them in Illinois? Is there a Polish community in Illinois that I'm not aware of? Oh my gosh, let me see. I might have to get one on my road trip. Oh yeah, they have them. Polish Paski Cafe. They're so good. I'm not Polish, but I bought them every year when I was still in the corn. That's sick. I didn't even know we had them in the corn. Yeah, I lived about an hour outside of Chicago. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll be driving through that area for my road trip. So maybe I'll stop and get one. It looks pretty good. I think I would like to get some, maybe. We'll see. They have like a bunch of different kinds though here. They have like chocolate covered ones, like white chocolate with milk chocolate drizzle, strawberry looking ones. Yeah, so the Polish community celebrates Paski Day with Illinois Governor These look sick. Yum. Get an Italian beef or Chicago style hot dog too. Those are great. Oh no, Angie, I gotta tell you something. I don't eat beef or pork, so I can't get either of those options. My partner can though. He could try them. He's had a lot of Chicago food though. Yeah, I only eat turkey and chicken and fish. I have tried a Chicago hot dog though. I went to a baseball game once and had one. I've also had a Dodger dog. The one Dodger game I went to when I was a kid, there was a huge ass fight on the field. And it was amazing. I can't believe like how long ago it was. It feels like I just like it wasn't that long ago, but when I look at the jersey I wore, it was so tiny. Yeah, there's a fight on the field at the Dodger game when I went when I was a kid. It was iconic. My dad was so happy. He loves a good fight. He's an MMA guy. So he was very happy about the fight on the field. He still talks about it sometimes. Like, I can't believe the one game you went to, there was a freaking fight. And I was like, yeah. I'm so lucky. I don't know if that's lucky or not, but it was entertaining. I've been to like MMA and UFC shit too, but only like small stuff, not big stuff. I would love to go to another Dodger game one day. I would have loved to go to the Hololive Dodger game. That would have been epic. Yes, I have. I've also been to... what else have I been to? Never been to a professional football game. Never been to a hockey game. That's like a professional one. Or a soccer game. Ugh, I wish I could go to a professional soccer game. One day. What are you eating today, wee wah? On the menu, wee wah.
Just fish.
Oh yeah, because it's
sandwiches.
It's yeah. You can't have beef and shit, right?
Well, that was yesterday and on Fridays, but
okay, so yeah, because you can only have it on
right
Fridays.
Now,
okay.
So yeah, very budgety right now. Very. It's Lent.
Yeah. Yeah, Lent. Also, Lila gave up something that's gonna make her life so much harder.
God.
Yeah, she's gonna struggle, guys.
By next week, when I'm doing that charity stream, I'm probably gonna be like bitchy. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this.
Yeah. I'll try to be on my best behavior. So that I don't cause any extra stress. Was she bit by a vegan? No. Wait, are you asking me no beef? Or her no beef? I don't eat beef, but that's the choice. She can eat beef, just not on Fridays, until Lent's over.
Eat it, yes.
Or no beef?
Well, just meat in general.
Yeah, no beef or pork. Or chicken, right? Anything but fish.
Yeah.
So fish Fridays. Okay. Fish Fridays. See, I know some stuff. I know a little.
I grew up with, I grew up in the Catholic community.
I've seen the pictures, guys. She was cute.
Aww.
With your little dress. For all your, like...
Yeah.
Communions or whatever they're called.
But I feel like I definitely have I don't know. Religion's complicated, let's just say that.
I mean, yeah.
I still practice some things, I guess. Yeah. I mean,
you went to church for Ash Wednesday, so...
I went to church yesterday and I'm still doing Lent.
Yeah. And as long as I've known you, you've done Lent. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could say I'm still a practicing Catholic, but very
relaxed.
Probably not up to, very relaxed. Probably definitely not up to their standards.
Did you see the article about the Pope? He's having like kidney failure, but he's okay now, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, everyone was like, is there going to be a new Pope?
Damn, writing him off already?
I know. He was fine, I think. I think he's much better now. But yeah. Standards in general. I thought it was pneumonia. I don't know. I just heard about it in passing. Let's see. Yeah, he is battling pneumonia right now, it looks like. Maybe the rumor was that he had kidney failure.
Right.
Oh, he sent his first audio message today, guys.
Are you kidding me? That is like actually adorable.
Yeah, he shares first audio message since hospitalization.
Old people with technology is so cute. Unless it's annoying. It's annoying when they're asking you for help, but it's cute when they're not. Just open up a Discord?
Honestly, this Pope, maybe. He's kind of like hip, you know? He's hip with the times. He has like...
He is.
Isn't he the one that says dogs go to heaven?
I don't know.
Yes. In 2014, Pope Francis said that paradise is open to all of God's creatures, including your pets.
Strange.
Yeah, we stand Pope Francis.
Herman's on Twitch. Oh my god.
The orange justice for donos? Oh my gosh. Lila would literally puke on stream, live.
Wait. I just thought of something.
What?
But then it like disappeared as soon as I thought of it.
Wait, Orange Justice is a Fortnite emote. I just looked it up. Guys, I'm not hip. I don't know these things. You can't be talking about Fortnite dances.
Oh, speaking of being hip and Fortnite dances, did you see my tweet the other day? Yesterday?
Wait, I think I did, but what did it say?
At the hockey game.
Oh yeah, where all the little kids were doing the Fortnite dances. Yeah.
They had a Fortnite dance cam. They had one half of it dedicated to like the actual Fortnite characters or whatever dancing, and then the other half of it was the kids fucking dancing. And oh my god, I had not have felt as old as I did yesterday ever. It was something. Those kids went crazy, man. Damn. Gen Alpha and Fortnite. That feeling will only get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. Next week's gonna be rough. Oh, I will hit the big 30 this year. Dang! That sucks. No.
Wow, Lila! Wow! Lila's bullying chat. That's crazy. I would never do that. Yeah, and I was just gonna say, I think most of my like regular chatters are like about to be or have hit 30. Yeah.
Could it be me?
I mean, could be you in 3 years.
No. We don't.
You're not that far away, buddy.
We don't think about it.
You'll be like us soon. That's so ominous.
Damn. It feels
One
like a
of
cult.
us. One of us.
It's a cult. 30's a cult.
I'm gonna be 30, flirty, and thriving. That's what I'm gonna be. Did you ever watch that? 13 going on 30?
Oh, it's been a really long time.
With Jennifer Gardner, I think is her name. I freaking loved that movie. It really made me like hype for 30, honestly, when I was a kid. I was like, I want to be 30. What the heck? Now I am almost getting there, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to be. I don't have my life figured out. I don't have nothing figured out. I do have a retirement fund. But like, barely nothing. There's barely anything in it.
I got debt. I got debt and bills.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so
not a ring.
Posky. Also, there we go. I think I deleted your word on accident. I put it back. I put it back.
What?
I deleted the Posky and then I put it back. I didn't realize I deleted it.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway. So, like, okay. These things are so good. I love these things. So, I put this under the Midwest. The corn.
Gorn.
Because, remember how when we were doing the, like, fuck, what's it called? When we were doing the 20s episodes.
Yeah.
And we talked a lot about, like, immigration and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Chicago has a really big Polish community, right?
Yeah.
So they brought these, and it spread. That is why the Midwest will also call Mardi Gras
Posky Day.
Yep, we're out here in the corn, and I can't pronounce this. I eat these, and I can't pronounce this. I don't know. But, yeah, these are really good. Again, it's just, like, another, like, deep-fried treat.
Yeah.
Filled with something sweet. I have no idea how to pronounce them.
When you would get them, Angie, would you just be like, can I have, like, 3 of those? Did you say those, them, those guys?
Point.
All I know is that they're good. Valid.
It's like, I feel like when it gets closer to Lent, places will advertise them, you know? So, if you're, like, ordering it, you can just be like, that thing.
You just got it prepackaged.
Yeah.
Smart.
That's what I did, like, a few days ago. But, yeah, I recently had raspberry and a cream cheese one.
Ew.
And a Boston
I
cream
love Boston cream pie ones, bro.
Yes.
I love Boston cream pie.
Anakin ate most of the Boston cream ones. I was a little upset.
Wow. I'm Italian, not Polish. No idea how their language works. Yeah, I don't either. I don't either.
I barely know how English works.
True. I know how Spanish works pretty well, but like if someone asked me to sit like read something in Welsh, no idea, brother. No idea.
God, no.
No idea. I don't even know if my like grandparents would really even know. Like maybe their parents would have, but my grandparents would never.
I didn't get a chance to like look into it. But apparently Poland has like Fat Thursday.
Ooh.
Instead of like Fat Tuesday. I
Wait,
kind of skipped over Poland
so like
though.
the day after Ash Wednesday?
I don't know.
Interesting.
That's what I didn't get to look into.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's a next year. That's a next year thing.
Yeah. But these look fire.
Right?
And now these also look very similar to...
They look so fucking good. I want one so bad.
What is on the inside?
That I don't know. I just know it's from Sweden.
Okay, I'm going to look at it real quick because if it's cream cheese, disgusting. If it's not cream cheese, though,
Love cream cheese.
I'm hyped.
It's a traditional sweet roll. Sweet roll.
Made with cardamom, spiced wheat flour, and filled with almond paste and whipped cream. Okay. Oh my goodness. That sounds so freaking good. I want that so bad.
Let's go to Sweden.
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's go.
They look so good.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Selma? Or Semla?
Selma.
Semlor.
Semla.
Semlor is plural, so Semla. 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 Semla.
So fucking good. I can't.
Semla. It's a Swedish eclair, it says, which I love eclairs. Oh my gosh, I could eat a million eclairs, guys.
Oh my god, can you imagine this with coffee? That would be amazing.
Okay, hot chocolate, maybe? I don't know about coffee. I think you're just like caffeine-brained right now.
A strong coffee to like.
No, I don't like strong coffee. No. Disgusting. Absolutely.
It's only been a day. It's only been a day since I gave up caffeine for Lent.
Maybe with like a nice tea, like an Earl Grey. Maybe I'll have it with an Earl Grey. Yeah, there's Semla.
Dude, I just found the recipe. I want to make this.
Send me the recipe in Discord, please. I will be attempting. They look so good.
Oh, there's conversions and everything. Okay, I will send the recipe.
They love their cardamom. And the Nords.
About 15 large or 25 small buns.
Yeah, this is what they look like, Angie, and they look fire.
I still had that creepy picture of the like thing you sent me from Germany up, and it scared me when I opened Discord back up.
Yeah, we looked at the Germany Mardi Gras, and it was a little startling, guys. The masks were very creepy. Cool, but creepy. Germany is a weird place. We get it.
I'd like to go. I'm trying to convince Anakin to go for our honeymoon.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, he at least knows enough to
like help communicate with everyone. Yeah. Yeah, you've been here for a while, and it's probably like, what did you say? You said it was like 2:30, so it's probably like 4:30 right now? Brother, you should probably go to bed. Akma, you should probably go sleep, maybe. Oh, in Germany. Well, I also am correct. It's probably like 4 a.m. I was right. I did my time math. So yeah, these look fire. We need to make these. We should have a Semla date.
Yes. Oh my god.
So is that all the pictures you sent me for those? I think so.
I'm gonna try to host a tea party during the summer, and oh my god, what if
I
made those?
That would be so fun.
Mm-hmm. Because I have my, like, set now with, like, all the teacups and everything.
Let me...
My pretty...
What do these look like? Oh! These are, like, mini tiny little pancakes. The blinny or bleeny.
Mm-hmm. But they look like crepes. How come everywhere else they're like, oh, it's pancakes, and it looks like a fucking crepe?
Here, guys, I'll show you what we're talking about.
Minus, like, Japan. Japan has those jiggly wiggly
yeah. Jiggly wiggly.
Even bigger than America's
this
pancakes.
Is the last food item that we had, I believe. Gosh, it's so big, guys. It's so big. What the heck? Here we go. Is that fish on top of it?
I think it's... Crap. I thought it was a meat.
Yeah.
When I read it.
Interesting. Toast? Is that toast? It's pancake.
Yeah, this is...
Ooh, they eat them with caviar. They eat them with, let's see.
I refuse to call this a pancake.
Let's see. This person made them on this website, and they look so bad. Oh, they tried their best, though. I'm not gonna shame. They tried their best.
Show me the
salmon! Smoked salmon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, let me get the picture for you. Okay, they don't look that bad close up. They're not that bad. They're just a little awkward looking.
For you. Did you... Oh! Mood, that's probably how mine would turn out.
I don't know. I've made crepes. I feel like I could pull it off. I love smoked salmon, so I'm about this recipe right here. But I don't know, are their pancakes sweet at all? Like, are they... Because I don't know about putting savory on a pancake. Just don't know about it. Salmon is good.
I clearly did not do as much research as I normally do.
It's okay. That bowl is a sprig of dill. You can add dill, caviar, creme, salmon. I love dill.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Tangent. Do you remember, because obviously I'm not going to say the name of it, but do you remember that Japanese hibachi restaurant in our town that I used to be obsessed with when we were kids?
Yeah.
They just opened a revolving sushi bar.
I saw that. My aunt wants to go.
Have you gone yet?
No, my aunt wants to go.
I want to go.
Well, when we go, we can invite you.
Yeah.
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 Me, her, and Lily were gonna go, but we just didn't have time to like do it. We were all sick, and like there's like a whole thing. But I really want to go. I love sushi.
Salmon is my favorite fish.
I think I'm gonna take my partner there when he comes.
Oh, really?
Maybe we can go, the three of us.
Anakin doesn't do sushi, so...
Well, I mean, just the three of us. I mean, we should probably do, like, a double thing, though. That'd be fun. I don't know. I mean, I'm already awkward around Anakin. I feel like Anakin around... It would be so awkward.
I feel like that'd be so awkward.
No, not the sushi bar closing down. That's so sad.
Aww.
My dad brought home a whole fucking crab the other day.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he just like brought home a crab, and I was like, okay. And then we have like fish patties now that we can make, which after stream I'm probably gonna make those because I'm hungry. I'm starving. All I had was pizza rolls at lunchtime. That's all I had today. No, it was not alive. It was not alive. Not when he brought it home, at least. I don't know about before that.
Have you been to the sushi restaurant that was opened by the person who used to work at a Mexican restaurant?
No.
I just recently tried something from there, and oh my god, it was so fucking good.
Was it? Interesting.
He was the head
chef
for the sushi at that Mexican restaurant.
Oh.
That also had the sushi. Such a weird combo. And he left and opened his own sushi place.
Okay, you know what, guys? Since Lila got to eat, I'm gonna let Lila talk, and I'm gonna go get food.
Talking about food.
Lila's gonna talk to you about this, and then, I don't know, maybe she'll move on to the next part, but I'm gonna go get food. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, there's nothing else really on... Oh my god, I'm so sorry, excuse me. There is nothing else food-wise to talk about. I was gonna go into the other stuff anyway. Okay, tacking out like a wrestling match. Yeah, that's what she basically just did. No, don't leave! Don't leave! Jay! Bye-bye, Sero. Don't fall on your way to get food. Oh my god, yeah, that's right. You should probably sleep, actually. Holy shit! You stayed up past 4 a.m. when you have to work at 11? That's crazy. I would need a lot of caffeine to get me through the day. I could not. My whole body would just shut down. Okay, let's see. I need to find my notes in this very long doc. I know Sero, like, showed how long our document was earlier, but we usually have it, like, way more organized than what it is. Like, we usually color code and everything, and this was definitely kind of more of a last-minute episode. I, like, didn't even comprehend we were starting again today. I live the unemployed life currently, but I'll go... Oh, okay. Falling. I don't know what that park is. Hold on, I need to Google. Ooh. I'm stalking this place now. This looks cool. Okay. Yeah, this looks really nice. I'm, like, really jealous right now. Holy cow. Oh! The water on the rocks. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm jealous. I'll be working inside a store, stuck doing retail tomorrow. It's the worst. Retail is the worst, but if I'm being real, like, the place I'm working at right now, it's like this smaller family-owned company. So much better than freaking the big corporate retailers. Oh my god. Whole different ballgame. So different. It's so nice. Had the pleasure of working at Europe's largest consumer electronics store. Oh god! That sounds horrible. No, I definitely only deal with clothing. It was. Yeah. Oh my god. So I work every other weekend, and this past Saturday I worked, and the people, like, the audacity of people these days is crazy. Crazy. The things that people expect, like, retail workers to do. I can't. Oh. But one day I'll actually use my degree. One day I'll use my degree. And I won't, well, I don't know. Hopefully not be working retail. It's a pain. Oh, I'm gonna send Sero another picture. If I can find... I need to send Sero a picture of people in Italy throwing oranges. Throwing oranges? Can't with this. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So, oh, I almost sent the picture to chat again. That would not have worked. Okay. Oh. If I can get myself back on track.
Hi.
Hi.
I got the potato soup.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes.
What do you put in your potato soup?
Well, this time we put potatoes, let me see. Carrots, celery, radishes, turnips, mushrooms. We also put in, leftover biscuits and gravy, sausage and gravy. We just, like, add random leftovers to the soup, basically. Like some other soup that we had.
Had it with dill?
Huh?
Have you ever had it with dill?
Dill? No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, yeah, go to bed, Akamo. Bye now.
Go to sleep.
Enjoy the sleeping.
Enjoy the park tomorrow or whenever you wake up. Bye, bully. Okay, I think I found my place. Oh no, I lost it again. Shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, I got it! I didn't know if you saw, but my, like, plate bumped a button on my keyboard, and it just kept scrolling.
What you just sent me is cool as heck.
Yeah, add that to the Italy one.
Okay.
I'll go over that first, because that's fun. I never get notifications on Steam. What is going on right now? Okay, well, see. So, found it. Okay. So, I'm gonna talk about Philippines first, because there's I didn't write that much because once I figured out there were like a billion bajillion different festivals, I was like, okay. So the Philippines, like I've mentioned before, very religious area, very Catholic dominated.
Mm-hmm.
Usually go all out for, celebrations. They go out for Christmas, all out for like what, 4 months? 3-4 months of the year? But so I was curious what happened for Mardi Gras, and they actually have multiple there's multiple festivals, okay? And they all celebrate baby Jesus. Did you know they love baby Jesus over there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They all love baby Jesus, which I mean, yeah, he's, baby Jesus. So, um there's a few really, really popular ones. Some of these festivals, it looks like they're kind of celebrated because you know how like the Philippines is broken up, combined of like different like forms of like like isles, kind of. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, because I don't know the history behind it to the point of to be able to like say this, but just from like doing research online, to me, it seemed like the festivals are all kind of similar. They're just kind of either called different things or celebrated around different times in January.
Mm.
If that makes sense. There's like in Cebu, there's the man. I was never taught. Okay, hold on a second. I was never taught.
Tagalog.
Yes, and or any other like smaller language that is spoken there. I was not taught anything. So this is gonna be really fucked up pronunciations, I'm sorry.
The Sinulog Festival, is that the one you're looking at?
Yeah, it is. Look at you.
It's okay if I butcher it, because I'm Mexican. You're Filipino. You're Filipina. So maybe I'll say it, and then I'm the one butchering your language.
Say it. Say the other two.
Ati-Atihan Festival of Kalibo Aklan, and then Dinagyang Festival of Iloilo. If it's said with a Spanish accent, Iloilo.
Let's be real here. But yeah, they all three of these were like big ones that I saw listed. They're like all kind of celebrated around the same time, either the 3rd or 4th of Sunday in January.
So they do it earlier than we do.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I wrote. I wrote that as a thing. I did see this with other places too. It's more like the idea of the not necessarily just the day of, but like that kind of carnival like idea where it's like a celebration that lasts for a period of time. So it's kind of like that, which I think that's kind of how it's like for Italy a little bit too, or at least in the olden days, back in the olden days. So Italy, I really want to talk about because this is fun. Italy is something else. Okay, so let's start with Venice. Okay, Venice is super well known, and it's one of the oldest. It has one of the like oldest festivals, like in the world. And again, it's like, I feel like for all of these, it's just, food, music, having fun, like noise, fun colors, things like that. But the difference is, I feel like since America has New Orleans, we see, like, what we are more used to seeing is, like, the big, bright, like, celebrations with, like, all the flamboyant and exaggerated, floats and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Where Venice doesn't do, like, the extravagance and, like, flamboyance. They are more of, like, an elegant kind of representation. But they are, like, extravagant. They have, like, all the costumes. They have, like, the masquerade masks and the balls, the masquerade balls, and the music, and the history of the Italian, like, masquerade masks too. Because I didn't even realize, like, the masquerade masks were, like, that, like, popular for their, like, Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I
know
have
what I
one
mean?
from Venice that my neighbor brought back from me. It's really pretty.
Yeah, like, they go, like, all out. Beautiful. But the masquerade masks are, like, a well-known thing during this time. You'll see, like, everyone that's in, like, a major part of, like, Venice wearing one. Even, like, there'll be people who dress up too, kind of in that, like, medieval costuming.
Yeah.
But even the people who don't go all out like that, you'll at least see, like, your everyday Joe at least wearing, like, a mask. A masquerade mask. Which I thought was pretty neat. The Italian, like, Carnival, Mardi Gras masks have a tradition going back centuries. They are the most notable of the Carnival traditions in Italy. If you're going to any masked ball, one is a must. So I thought that was really, it's a very, what's the word? Not different. Well, it is different, but it's a very contrast. It's a big contrast from, like, I feel like what you and I probably are used to seeing.
Yeah.
So I really appreciated that. I loved that. Now, Rome, I was trying to look into because...
Wait, which is the one with the oranges?
The one after Rome.
Okay.
So Rome, I was pretty interested in because Rome is, like, very... It has a lot of, like, it has some religious... I guess Italy in general, but Rome has some, like, religious not connotations, religious history behind it. So I was curious, what Rome would be doing, and actually, for a long time, they didn't do anything. So there is this, like, really cool candlelit, like, race, I guess, down the Via del Corso, becoming one of the most, like, popular things to do in Rome during this time. But, this carnival thing being in, like, Rome, it, like, didn't really, from what it sounded like, it didn't really start back up until, like, 2009. So, it used to be right up there with Venice, Rome's celebration, as one of the most important. but then it just kind of fell into oblivion in the 19th century and didn't really pick back up until 2009. Okay, firstly, the days of the Carnival were when common people could break laws without facing consequences. Those laws were mostly laid down by the church and involved, as they did in Venice, the use of masquerade masks to carry on illicit relationships. Okay, Rome's a bit sketchy here. A little bit of sketch.
Yeah, a little bit of drama.
Yeah. Also, fact, the Pope himself was the only one who could give permission for the Carnival to even take place. So, yeah, another thing there. There's a theory that it was because of the Pope back in, like, you know, the 19th century. It was because of the Pope that, Rome didn't really do, like, anything grand or anything like that until recently, where it was, like, revived again. So that's a theory. That makes sense. Rome really threw me. Like, I did not think that's what I was gonna find out. Not at all what I thought I was gonna find out. Now, what you have been waiting for. The Battle of the Oranges. Some say it's a reenactment of the 12th century. Oh, you can put those pictures up. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Some say it's a reenactment of a 12th century battle between the Holy Roman Emperor Is it Barbarossa? That sounds right. And the commoners. Others say the oranges represent the head of a local lord who took advantage of a peasant girl and was beheaded by the villagers. What the true lore is behind this, I do not know. But those are both interesting theories. This is the Orange Battle in Ivrea? Please. How do you think you pronounce that?
Ivrea?
Ivrea? I don't know, but I don't think I want to visit this place. This is my nightmare come to life. Jesus Christ. Anyone can take part. If this is your idea of a good time, you know?
This is not Lila's.
Hit with oranges. No, it's not. Or you could just watch. Apparently there's like different color hats they'll pass out, like red and blue and stuff.
So you only hit
like,
certain people.
Yeah, so you know. No. This does not sound fun to me at all. Do you see the ground? Look at that. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of oranges.
And it's just like I guess a fun tradition thing that they do. That they just do. I don't like hot chocolate's cold. But yeah, I was like, I wouldn't survive here. I would not survive. I'd cry. I'd be hiding under a table, like, plugging my nose and just cry. And just make it stop. I don't know what it is about the smell of oranges. Mm-mm. Smell of, like, citrus. It just bugs me.
I don't really have a
True.
smell.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Not that. I mean, I don't know what it was, but you had an air freshener back in the day, back in high school, that when you would take me to school, it would give me like the worst headaches. It was like really sweet smelling. Was it like cherry or something?
Oh. I'm more like now. I'm more of like a vanilla.
Yeah, which I can get behind some vanilla.
Cinnamon.
Ooh, love those.
Yeah.
Love those fragrances. But it was.
Scents.
I don't know what it was, but it was like a super strong.
You think it might have been like Japanese cherry blossom?
It could have been. I don't know.
I could see that being strong.
I don't know. I just remember that smell. Like every time I smelled it, I was like, "That is."
Oh no!
But you know what? I pushed through because we're besties.
Anything?
Because we're besties. Yeah, I'm revealing my deep dark secrets right now, guys, live on stream. It's all right. It's all right, Lila.
It's weird, and I'm just now finding out.
I don't remember, like, it wasn't like I was dying or anything. It made my head hurt. But then when I got out of the car, we were fine.
Anakin's niece.
Yeah.
Really likes oranges. To the point where she was even eating the skin.
Okay.
But that's a 2-year-old for you. But his brother was like opening the orange right next to me, and he just looks at me and he's like, "Sorry, she wants an orange," and kept opening it for her because she's 2, and gave it to her. And I was like, "I hate life. I hate life." And it was at like a hockey game, so I couldn't even move. I literally just like put my nose inside my hoodie and was just like, anything but that. Anything. Would you participate in this?
Yeah, I think so. I would be bruised as hell, but I'd participate.
Yeah. They fucking pelt each other, man.
Yeah, they're getting serious. Like, I would have bruises for sure.
Damn, how do you think that compares to like a paintball hitting you?
I feel like it would hurt less because it has more room. Like, paintballs are tiny and they like hit you, and then it's like, I don't know, it's like a very piercing. With like a bigger ball, it's like more of a thud.
Yeah.
So I definitely think it would hurt less, but it would hurt in a different way. I feel like it would hurt more in like an aching way rather than like a stabbing way.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get into the last bit of Mardi Gras lore here.
Yes.
This is something I did not know. This is news to me.
And me.
I know this was news to you.
Yeah.
So New Orleans in America. America has had some dark past, especially with actually like all other races, like really all other ethnicities and races.
Yeah.
So back in the day when I guess I don't know like what the exact time frame is, but we're going back to like when Native Americans were still like near New Orleans, and where the Underground Railroad, there we go. That's what I wanted to say. The Underground Railroad was going on. So, back in the day, when enslaved Africans, tried to escape, they encountered the indigenous people of Louisiana, who shared their skills and resources with them. New Orleans was surrounded by swamps, rivers, bayous. There were a number of settlements that were formed. And in Louisiana, the Underground Railroad went south to... I'm gonna go with Maroon camps? Because these were the, settlements that were set up. Because, the northern free territories and Canada, they were, really far away from Louisiana. They were too far for people to try to escape to the free, states. So, the Maroons lived in huts, and they grew their own food and corn, squash, rice, herbs. The Native Americans basically worked, kind of hand in hand with, Africans at the time. And the, African culture thrived within these communities. They were often provided with, weapons to defend themselves from, slave catchers and white people. So this is,
where
this all stems from. White people. I'm sorry. But,
Welcome in, Raiders!
Oh, I got an ad.
Oh, awkward.
Yeah,
Welcome in!
I can't even read. That's awkward.
Oh, I almost raided on Hasar. I almost raided and so shouted out.
Just raid Hasar back.
Sero.
Thank you for the
Series
resub.
44 Sero Headpat Series 44 Sero Headpat Series 44 Sero Headpat Series 44 Sero Headpat
Yeah, that would have been
Series 44
awkward.
Sero Headpat Lila. Series 44 Lila Headpat Series 44 Lila Headpat Series 44 Lila Headpat Series 44 Lila Headpat Series 44 Lila Headpat.
Yeah. Shit, now I forgot what I was talking about. I'm so tired. Okay.
You were talking about the Native Americans.
Oh, I was talking about white people.
Yeah, white people.
The white people.
It's going great, Hasar. We're talking about Mardi Gras. We're on our last little stretch here. We're talking about Mardi Gras during slavery and with Native Americans. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry. Not comprehend thoughts at all just now. Okay. Oh yeah, you have the picture up. Okay. So real quick, before I really get into it, they hand make these. These people.
Yeah, they look handmade. They look beautiful.
And then wear them. Yes, they spend so much time. It's crazy to me. It's so pretty. It is beautiful, but it's oh my god. The patience. The patience. I sew, but I don't sew like that. I don't have the patience for that. So, okay, anyway. Yeah, so Native Americans helped. Oh my god, my brain. Native Americans helped the African community during slave trade. Okay, there we go. Moving on. So, Mardi Gras. We have the Black Masking Indians. And that is what I read was the preferred way to say it. Not the Mardi Gras Indians. The Black Masking Indians. So, the Black Masking Indian tradition developed as a form of, like, culture, resistance with traditional African religion, and, again, this was, like, at a time where there wasn't a lot of rights for Black and colored people in America. So the, like, African religions were, like, banned, and Black people could not gather in public to wear masks. So these, like, African traditions where, they're...
What?
No, I was gonna say, like, that picture, I don't think I sent any pictures of... I think it was just
I have 4 pictures of costumes.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's still, like, they call it masking. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
I'm a good guesser.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't tell you what pictures I sent you. So, okay, there we go. But yeah, there's, like, traditional religious aspects to wearing masks in African culture, and they were banned from being able to wear masks in public. So that's kind of what starts this off. They also were not allowed to celebrate Mardi Gras with everybody else in public during, like, the parades and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, but they did celebrate Carnival. Carnival at the time was really popular in also Cuba, Haiti, and crap, what's the other one? Shoot, I have it written down. Oh, Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you for the lurk, Hussar.
Yes, thank you for the lurk. Anybody that came in with Hussar, if you need to raid and run, totally understand. But you can stick around and learn about Mardi Gras with us if you'd like.
Yeah, basically what this is, so their aesthetic serves as an expression of their culture, religion, and spirituality. It's a cultural tradition that originated in New Orleans, where African American men and women dressed up in elaborate handmade suits to parade through the streets on Mardi Gras, Super Sunday, and other festive occasions. Their suits are adorned with intricate beadwork that you can see here, feathers and other embellishments, and they are designed to represent different themes, or sometimes characters. The Black Masking Indians also engage in ceremonial battles or run-ins with other tribes, showcasing their creativity, craftsmanship, and community pride. The tradition is believed to have some roots in culture expressions from many African and Caribbean societies, as well as the history of enslaved Africans and Native Americans in Louisiana, who have formed alliances and shared cultural practices in resistance to colonial oppression. Thank you, PBS Voices, for that beautiful summary. So yeah, like fell down a rabbit hole with this. There's some really interesting stuff here. So these battles that was briefly mentioned, they're like, I guess back in the day when like fights were a really big thing, if you had like beef with somebody, you would wait until Mardi Gras to like freaking jump them, dude. Like it was crazy back then, back in the day. And then this legendary big chief, Tootie Montana. I really hope I said that right. Encourage people to use creativity to fight with instead of physical fights. Quoted saying, "Kill 'em dead with a needle and thread." So the costumes that we see, are there more pictures?
Yeah, I have 2 more.
Oh crap.
I have
Pull up
these.
one of them. The pink one. Pull up the pink one.
That.
That's the kid. Ah, there's Tootie. There he is. Look at him. That's a really cool outfit. Oh my god. So, yeah, this guy, he was like, yeah, let's stop the physical fights. Like, use your creativity and fight it out that way. So, it's pretty like trying to like outcreate each other is definitely a thing here, and it's really interesting. I know, it's so cool. It's so pretty and it's so intricate. Oh,
I like how
it.
they're all so different, like you said. Like they're trying to outdo each other in like a celebratory fashion. So it's very
right,
like
I love
uplifting.
it. Like it is, and the idea of it. Oh, it's so nice, and they also will like tie it back to like their ancestors and stuff too, and it's just like a really beautiful way of celebrating your own history and why can't I say that word? Spirituality. And god, that's gonna mess with me that I can't say that correctly. So, and then like it also is like an act of defiance, because at the time when all this was like first going down and stuff, they would get arrested for masking. It has been a big secretive kind of like everyone who's involved, the masking Indians, it is a secret like society almost. It's like this big secret organization. Because the culture is so secret and sacred, everything's only been passed down like orally too. Like there's not a lot of like written records. And back when it was like all illegal, there were people who would just be arrested on the street for wearing a mask, and the fear then was if you were a black man with native blood, you'd be put into a reservation. Yes.
Yeah, you said it right.
Reservation. I was like, in my head, I thought I said something else, and I was like, no,
yeah, you got it right.
You
got it.
You said it right. They'd have to like denounce that part of their heritage and family to like keep it secret, so they weren't like taken away, essentially, which is really sad. But during that time, there would be like groups of younger black men who would wear like war paint to hide their identities instead. And after all that, the state legislation allowed masking from sunrise to sunset. And that's when Black people began masking, according to the style of West African masquerade ceremonies. So, more fun facts there. Some Black masking Indians mask as Native American allies who shielded their ancestors during slavery, so that's why some of them mask. Others mask as Orisha spirits from Yoruba religion, or as spirits of, like, the dead. That is a religion we have not talked about yet.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one we should add to the list. I hope I said it right. I'm sorry if I didn't. But yeah, basically, this is their time to celebrate. Like, I mean, everybody else celebrating Mardi Gras. But to them, it's also like they get to showcase their creativity. This is a big event for them. That's why, like, people who go to, like, the parades and stuff like that, when they see them, they'll refer to them as the Mardi Gras Indians, because that's just what they identify them as. But it's, like, actually much, much bigger than that. And it's, like, really fascinating. There's actually, like, a lot of tribes. And I don't know, it was, like, really heartwarming to see. I watched an interview of a whole family that does it. And within that family, it's made up of 2 different tribes. And that was really cool because you had the dad, who was the chief of one tribe, and then his son was the chief of another. So, and they did, like, a chant and everything. It was just really cool to see. You got to see a little bit of the, like, intricate of the hand sewing and stuff on the costumes, and oh my god.
The hand sewing, that'd be cool to see.
Hey. There's just, like, there's so many little beads, Like, that has to be hand. You can't, like, not hand sew, or you cannot, like, sew with a regular machine those little beads that some of the costumes have. Like, that has to be hand sewed, But then if you think about what they did back in the day, too, like, a lot of that was probably hands. It's really beautiful. Like, I'm glad they get to showcase their work. They work really hard all year for this. Because then Super Sunday, which is, like, another really big thing for them, is, like, not that far away from, like, Mardi Gras. So, they work, like, really hard. Yeah, it's a really good oh my god, I can't talk. A really
feel good.
Feel good tradition. Yeah. And
I'm gonna show the kid now.
Yeah, oh shit, I forgot about the kid. Look at the kid! Kids do this too! Look at that!
It's so
What's
cool.
on the chest? It's all beads.
Yeah.
All beads.
It reminds me of the really cool, the bead work we did in that Nancy Drew game. And, in that Native American, like, store that she had.
Yeah! I remember. Yeah. Honestly, that's what it kind of reminded me of when I first saw it. Not gonna lie. Back in the day, they would use, like, feathers and beads and stuff that they would find, and now it's like a creativity contest, basically. It's like, they will spend thousands on some of these for materials to make these. That's insane. A good insane, but, like, insane. So, yeah, definitely not something that I ever learned about in school or anything like that. So I thought this was something to touch on, you know?
Yeah,
That's
it was very
definitely
cool.
part of, like, New Orleans history, too, just in general. I know you saw it earlier, but I was gonna try to, like, look into, like, voodoo and stuff.
Yeah.
That was kind of, like, tied into things, and that's how I found the, Black Masking Indians.
I think we could do a whole separate episode on voodoo and shit.
Yeah. And then, like, there's, like, Haitian relations, and for those of you who don't know, voodoo and Hades, you know, kind of go together. Like, well, not in that way. They are known to still practice voodoo, so. But I didn't actually really find anything connected with Mardi Gras and voodoo. Just New Orleans, like, in general, so. No voodoo for today, sadly. Love talking about things like that on this channel. But, yeah. Ended off with a cute little heartwarming celebratory costume and
a really cool beadwork.
Yeah, and a cute little kid on the screen, you know?
Yeah.
Don't know who that kid was, but
they were cute. They were cute.
Yeah, really cute kid. So,
that was our episode on Mardi Gras.
We love you guys so much. We are gonna raid Nier. Oh my gosh, my fangirl heart.
We love Nier.
Fangirl heart. We love Nier. I love Nier, fangirl.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see
you.
I
thought we were done.
We'll see you next week.